I'm right behind you.
Stay safe.
It's no easy thing. Like a living in the wilds of Skyrim. I'm right behind you.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Looking for something?
Ever onward.
Well, hello. Need something?
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce... Yes? Ever onward.
I trust you, you trust me.
I've got your back.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything's for sale, my... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
I've got your back.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed. Good day.
You've been a good friend to me. That means... something.
I've got your back. I've got your back.
You're a good friend.
Skyrim.
Kind of fun to push people around sometimes, isn't it?
darn well think you stand a chance. Just
Tear you to
going to enjoy killing you. Your share of adventure.
Word is, Ulfric's Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. I will train better for the future.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
Stay safe.
Is another's treasure.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
You... Very brave woman, but I already knew that. Die, damn you!
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Who's there? Where'd you come from? Where'd you where'd you where'd you where'd you Where'd you come from?
This land's tough and unforgiving, but beautiful too.
Some are too happy to fight. Blood runs hot.
Dum dee dee dum dee dee dee. Dum dum. Dum dee dee ding dee 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 dum.
Don't expect much in the way of conversation.
think those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
You're tougher than you look.
Release me. Hear all this talk? A war? I hope it never comes here.
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Really? Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and... politics. Treat their women like cattle.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind.
Oh,
Sight
what is
to
it?
see.
All right, let's see what you have.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
What now?
You've done well.
This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
This is life. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
You ever need my steel by your side? You just ask.
hear all this talk about a war? I hope it never comes here.
We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. You've been a good friend to me.
Watch out for pressure points.
Big swords should always beat little swords. Hey,
Find something good in there?
don't fall.
This land's tough and unforgiving, but beautiful too.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
I'm right behind you.
Well, I just did what had to be done. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just glad I lived to tell the tale.
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics, and treat their women like cattle. Those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. Need to bathe thoroughly to get this stench off me. You hear all this talk about a war?
Azura's star! I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason. Hand it over to me.
You've been a good
I
friend.
will ask Azura to restore the star to its original purity.
I can't remember the last time it was this cold.
I will
This
commune
long.
with Azura.
You've been a good friend to me. That means
Azura,
something.
Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star to you. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight, and rescued my star from Malin Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you. Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion, but I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malin's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal. Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Wait. There's something different about you.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
The star is free to purify itself. Don't worry, mortal. I will return you before you are cleansed. My star has been restored, and Malin's soul has been consigned to oblivion. You have done well, mortal. As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit. Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
You know you can afford a septim or two. Divines bless you. I was the lost my helmet in one of the old
They
caves.
say a dragon attacked
Oh, you
Helgen.
could?
Sounds like
I sure would love to
hogwash
have it
me.
again. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your
There were
kind
several
heart.
Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling on the whole of Skyrim. selling their wares.
I will
I
train
do
better
miss
for the
that helmet.
future.
I'm right behind you.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
Come on in.
Need something?
Let me know if you need anything. Or welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Ugh. I'll need to bathe thoroughly to get
I've heard
this
Jari
stench.
Ra's hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire.
There are wonders in this place I never dreamed of.
I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court.
It's a fine
He was worried
tune.
about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense.
We drink to our youth, to the days
People say there's someone in
coming
Riften that
for
can
the age
change
of
your
aggression
face,
is
make you look
just
completely
onward.
different. Do you believe that?
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel we will take
the
back
Winking
up.
Next time you're footsore.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children
You want a
of
drink?
Skyrim, and we fight all our
Depends.
lives. And when
Are you
some
thirsty?
guard bends,
Hungry?
every
Both.
one of us dies.
See you around.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our
This land's tough
dreams.
and unforgiving, but beautiful too. This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
Our hero claims a warrior's
Papa says I
heart.
won't see Rogvir anymore.
I tell you,
But he wouldn't tell me why not.
the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power
Being surrounded
of the
by good
ancient
music,
Nord
good drink, and
art.
good friends is all I've ever asked
Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil
You stay out of trouble
all
now. The
Skyrim's
Castle Dower
foes.
dungeon can break even the strongest will.
Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics, and treat their women like cattle.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like. You're a real fighter. I like that.
You hear all this talk about a war? I hope it never comes here.
Don't expect much in the way of conversation.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. This is life. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
To the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
I'll play my part.
Looking for something?
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will.
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics, and treat their women like cattle.
I trust you, you trust me.
There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares.
Can I get you something?
It's a fine tune.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim. Well, I just did what had to be done. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just glad I lived to tell the tale.
You hear all this talk about a war? I hope it never comes here.
Kind of fun to push people around sometimes, isn't it?
This land's tough and unforgiving, but beautiful too. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and
One man's
restore
trash
what
is
we
another's
own.
treasure.
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
The Dark Brotherhood.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Ugh. I'll need to bathe thoroughly to get this stench off me.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raiment's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
I've got a little work if you're interested.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Ow!
Biren said you got here just before... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I bet my papa could beat you up.
Why sure, is that a Zora star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
You're passing through solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Dija and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not. My papa says I'm gregarious, just like him. He says it means smart, but my brother says he's wrong.
Hey, wanna play tag?
You're a real fighter. I like that.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
Some people
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Huh?
I've got your back.
Huh?
This land's tough and unforgiving, but beautiful too.
What is it? Dragons?
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like... Yeah?
heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in
Unnatural magics are
Skyrim.
coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send
Kind of
out a
fun to
legion
push
scout
people
the
around
cave and
sometimes,
secure the
isn't it?
town.
And what might you need,
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
This is life.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said
Rough
to
is
assign a
rough,
few
but
extra
when
soldiers
someone
to
pulls a
Dragonbridge.
dagger, fun time is over.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave.
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
The Imperials are good for business. And
If you have business,
is good for
please see
Skyrim.
Falk Firebeard, my steward. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that.
You're tougher than you look.
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell.
Be well.
They care
Pray
only
for
war
solitude and my
politics,
husband.
Treat their women like cattle.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Do you have business with the court?
I have
am
so
the
very
Jarl's
many
steward.
ways to deal with people.
If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me. You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you, I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings
Some
near
are too
Wolfskull
happy to fight.
Cave.
Blood
Travelers
runs hot.
disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history.
Word is, Ulfric's storm
Long
cloak
ago,
escaped from
Potema the
Imperials.
Wolf Queen
War's
used
only
it
gonna
for
get worse now.
necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Keep your head about you.
Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
You're trying my patience.
The Jarl is not to be
Huh?
disturbed with common affairs at court. You direct those concerns to me.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
You're pretty smart.
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many...
Yeah?
You're that mage from the college, right? You finally calmed down over there.
This land's tough and unforgiving, but beautiful too.
Yes? Yes?
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics, and treat their women like cattle.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
You are a very brave woman, but I already knew that.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
Need something?
Hey, wanna play tag?
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to if you ever want to replace those old That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours. And here's something for your trouble.
Traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares.
Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
You've been a good friend to me.
Of the hour.
Hello, I'm Gisli.
By
But you can
lawful
just call me
decree
Erica's
of our
sister.
Jarl.
Everyone does. It's in my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer.
Duels of consent are permitted only beyond the city limits, in designated areas agreed upon by the parties involved. No closer than 200 paces from the nearest city wall. Duels must be witnessed by
Being
no
old's not so
less
bad.
than two upstanding
keeps me fed.
citizens of Solitude or persons of unsullied
Still
moral character, who can testify under oath in the Temple of the Divines to the fair and legal conduct of combat. Breach of the law will command swift punishment, without remittance or pardon. Any monetary wager will be
just glad I
subject
lived to
to
tell
a
the tale.
conciliation tax payable to the Solitude Constabulary.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like.
One man's trash is another's treasure.
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
You hear all this talk about a war? I hope it never comes here.
You're pretty smart.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
This land's tough and unforgiving, but beautiful too.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure.
Tiny blades don't hurt enough. A sword needs weight.
Still here.
You've been a good friend to me.
Ugh. I'll need to bathe thoroughly to get this stench off me.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Where'd you come from?
Have a knack for this kind of thing. Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like.
Ever onward.
You're dead. No.
Yeah.
We should keep moving.
I'm right behind you.
You're a good friend.
You want something from me? I'm on my way to Markarth to confer with my colleague Calcimo. I've no time to stop and chat. Tarandreth, the world's foremost expert in Dwemer metallurgy. Not that you would know anything about that.
I'd rather fight
Katria?
Draugr.
No, that's not possible. You know too much. I can't afford to let you live.
Gods! Kill her!
Yes?
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
Tiny blades don't hurt enough. A sword needs weight. You're a real fighter. I like that.
Ever onward.
You are a very brave woman.